Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you Love by Number by DJ Jamison. This is a baseball, it's not really a baseball story, but it has a baseball centered theme. And I'm so excited because that means that baseball season is here. And I have saved this story for like a year for this reason, to bring it to you at the beginning of baseball season. So it's been on my TBR forever. It's been out for a while and I'm finally bringing it to you. Our two main characters. Well, let's back up the train a little bit. Let's start off with our first main character. We have Aiden. And when Aiden is brought to us, we're told that he is on the spectrum of autism. He is very hobby obsessed with what he does. He loves baseball, but not like I love baseball. I love to go, I love to cheer, yell, scream, curse to the heavens. What the hell are you doing? I'm one of those people. He will sit there and have his scorecard out. He is all about the statistics and numbers. Numbers don't lie. Numbers aren't going to leave you, betray you. They're numbers. It's a constant. He has algorithms and systems and everything to predict what players are going to do next, moves they are going to make. And for him, that is a rush, a thrill. That's where the passion for him lies. And then we have Jesse. Jesse goes with his grandpa to the games. His grandfather is a season ticket holder, and this is a man he's kind of grown up with. Jesse's very laid back, nonchalant, goes with the flow. Part of it is because he's running away from his full potential. There's something that he could be doing, something amazing, but he's afraid of failure. Now, we have two real teams that we're surrounded by and talking about in this book. However, it's kind of a fictitious time period. Even though this event has taken place, we're talking about modern times, and this event hasn't occurred since the 80s. We have the Kansas City Royals, yes, and the St. Louis Cardinals. And what we call that here in Missouri is the I-70 series. And we are talking the World Series here. So we have the I-70 World Series that's going on in this book. Made up players, real team, fictitious time. Well, there's kind of a boo-boo accident that happens in the parking lot that gets Aiden really upset. I mean, the Royals just won. They're now on their way to the World Series. How's he gonna get there if his car's damaged? Jesse's grandpa says, Jesse will take you, and he's like, whoa, what? These are two strangers. They've never met before. And Aiden is supposed to be like, remember, on the fence, close to borderline spectrum autism. Jesse over here is carefree, laid back, doesn't need like a schedule, doesn't have plans per se. It's just Jesse. And now they're going on a road trip from Kansas City to St. Louis. Aiden is meticulous. Everything is down, pit stops, when they're going to get to the hotel, check in. Jesse wants to see like the world's biggest ball of twine, or, you know, anything that is between Kansas City and St. Louis, all the crazy stops. Anything you can possibly fit into this time period. To make this trip that's supposed to be like 3 to 3.5 hours long, now it's going to be like 6 hours because of all these stops. And somewhere along the way, they kind of become friends. And a little chemistry gets thrown in there. And so when they're in St. Louis, things kind of happen. And we get to see some amazing highs for both Aiden and Jesse when it comes to not only the game, the love of baseball, the numbers, the statistics, the sex, the friendship. And then we get to see some horrible lows when the numbers don't pan out, when Jesse just doesn't understand Aiden. Aiden doesn't do what normal people do, and a game loss. And then watching them kind of move forward from this and understanding and misunderstanding each other and trying to figure out and work around what's going on to get to that point where it's like, okay, I get you. This isn't just about the amazing hot sex that they have, because they have some amazing hot sex. This isn't just about baseball. This isn't about the numbers. This isn't about Jesse and him not reaching his full potential because he's scared. There's so many things that go on in here and they're trying to work out, centered around the wonderful game of baseball. The thing that's going to bring my rating down from a 5 to a 4-star. Aiden is supposed to be borderline autistic. I think a better way to describe him is kind of like a naive, hobby-obsessed nerd. Because he does things that would define more that than sticking with borderline autistic. I know everybody's different, but I have autistic family members. I see it day in, day out. And I wouldn't call him borderline autistic. There's just things that don't work with that definition. So that for me took it down a star rating. Other than that, I think watching them go from absolute strangers to friends to hot, sexy lovers to boyfriends was adorable. And that it centered around the Kansas City Royals in baseball and a potential I-70 World Series made it enchanting. I just think using the phrase borderline autistic was the wrong wording to use when describing Aiden. But if you're like me and you're obsessed with baseball and, you know, love is love, and watching kind of the go by the seat of your pants gentleman kind of bring this high-strung man down and mellow him out a little bit, what I am going to do for you is I'm going to leave the Amazon link down below so you can click it and be on your way. If you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I am right now recovering from a surgery, and I honestly have no idea when I'm going to be getting new content out, and that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you're like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave stalker links aplenty. Go, click, investigate, enjoy. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, or some light editing proofreading you would like done, you can request via website. Love by Number by DJ Jamison. I am giving 4 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina. I'm your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you Out in the Field by Kate McMurray. This is released 2nd edition by Dreamspinner Press. I'm bringing this to you for several different reasons. One, I had won this book in a Facebook kind of thing that was going on with Dreamspinner Press, and so I wanted to say thank you, so thank you. Secondly, are you freaking kidding me? You brought me romance, freaking baseball,